Hello and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce. Good to have you along for the NBA.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. Someone we'll be keeping an eye on, certainly, is Lewis Williams.
Well, he's established himself as one of the league's premier clutch performers, with some unbelievable plays down the stretch of tight ball games.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Now for the Oklahoma City Thunder, they won their last contest, that game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Both free throws good from Booker.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Beverly dishes to Williams. Passes it to Beverly. Here's Leonard. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And it's Paul missing. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
Here's Beverly. The shot is off, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And last year, boy, it was fun watching these two teams get together. They split the season series. Very even matchup.
Now Williams, after the missed 3 from Gallinari, and Beverly kicks to Green. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Such a wide open look. Steve, as you said, these were maybe the two most evenly matched teams in the conference.
It was such a hard-fought series. I mean, it would be great to see a similar series this season.
Paul passes to Love. Oklahoma City moving it around. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Love. Gallinari's got 5 points so far.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
Never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Leonard, no luck. Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, I briefly spoke with Oklahoma City's head coach. This is the first game of the season against one of the more seasoned defensive teams in the league, and he said, we've got to be patient offensively and not just settle for the shots they'll allow. It's all about making the simple pass, the extra pass, and moving off the ball. Basketball 101, guys. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, Doris. Guys, what do you do to spread this defense out?
Well, I think you've got to come at them with a variety of offensive looks. Try to keep them guessing, keep their rotations a little bit off rhythm.
As usual, Steve, you're all over it. You've got to keep switching things up on them so they can't get settled into a defensive rhythm or groove. So give them something they don't expect.
Gets the bucket.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
Shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
They get a hand on it. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Noel's checked in for Chris Paul. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Clippers. They're right in 3rd place now.
Well, the Thunder, Kevin, quite honestly, guys, they're playing a brand of basketball that very few people thought they were capable of playing at any point this season. Never mind right from the start.
And for a team that might not have the talent of some of the other top clubs around the league, getting onto this good start has been critical. I think a slow start might have doomed them.
Here's Booker. He had 28 points in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Well, he was aggressive at both ends of the floor. He had 3 steals in that game, remember?
Yes, yeah. And it's the Clippers with the ball after the missed 3 from Booker. Beverly dishes to Williams. He kicks it to Beverly. Back to Williams. For the 3. They get the rebound. Green can't hit the reverse layup.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Now here's Noel. Defense is right there. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. #1, the Thunder.
You know, if there's a stat that coaches really would be impressed by and proud of, it's assists, leading the league in assists. And this team is outstanding. Not only do they have excellent scores, but everybody is willing to make the extra pass and share the basketball.
Clippers trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And Beverly kicks to Green. Pass to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Leonard drills it from outside. Leonard's got 6 points.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive boards.
And, Steve, you look at him, he is a banker. I mean, he really enjoys the physical aspect of the game.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Here's where Oklahoma City sits in the NBA statistical standings right now. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Outside Hill. From about 19 feet, Green for 2 points. Hill's got 5 points so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
To the paint, here's Noel. Count that one.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Clippers trail by 8. Outside Robinson. Number 40, and is blocked by Gallinari. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Robinson passes to Landry. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Landry defended by Booker. From the line, again, Los Angeles.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
And that one's good. Noel. Noel's got his second bucket tonight. Clippers trail by 8. It's stolen by Hill. Goes up. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Thunder making a switch here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, he's become one of the most dependable free throw shooters around, about 82% on the year.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Noel sets a screen for Stevenson. Deflected. Stolen by Landry. Now the Clippers moving it up. Harkless. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Robinson kicks to Harkless. Back to Robinson. Dishes it to Harkless. Misses the three.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. So important to battle on the board.
And it's Noel missing. Clippers trail by 9. He dishes it to Landry. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And Stevenson kicks to Hill. Here's Roberson. And that's not going to go. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Thunder lead by 7.
On tap. This
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they've built this lead.
And they've built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Mo Harkless. He's out there with Patrick Patterson, and it's Robinson in at the 1 spot. And the Clippers making a switch here. Stolen by Stevenson. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And here is Landry. Outside Robinson. Throws it up high. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Anthony. Alexander passes to Stevenson. Here's Roberson. Guarded by Robinson. And here's Anthony for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip.
And I'm going to look forward to seeing how that Portland game turns out for sure.
And that one's good. The Thunder leading by 5. Alexander passes to Noel. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. Well, some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. Number 1, Carmelo Anthony.
And obviously looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He really works hard to get good position on the inside to get some high-quality looks.
And that hard work is paired with a very aggressive mindset, Steve. I mean, he attacks the basket whenever he gets the chance, every opportunity, and a lot of his shots come right at the rim.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. That's tipped. And there's the pass to Alexander. Here's Roberson. He feeds it to Beverly. Pass to Harkless. There's the dish to Beverly. Down low. Alexander defended by Harkless. And that one's good by Stevenson. Here's Beverly. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Utah Jazz. Feeds to Harkless. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Carmelo throws it down.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Beverly. The Thunder making the shot. And Paul over to help. Rejected by Gallinari. Leads him in there. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
To the middle, Paul. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's Beverly. Right now averaging 11 points a game.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
And they just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
A nice shot by Booker.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half. What a goose egg from three-point land.
Kevin, let's see how the Clippers have performed over the last few weeks. First in assists, first in steals, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
Yeah, and the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
The feed to Harkless. The good-looking shot from the wing. Harkless has got 5. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker dishes to Gallinari. Banked in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Outside Williams. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Thunder. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Some good matchups. And I'll tell you the one I have my eye on is the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's a good matchup.
And Hill over to help. Kicks it to Beverly. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And here's a quick look at how the Clippers' schedule is shaping up. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4.
No doubt the Golden State fans, some of the best in the league, they want to see their Warriors win that one.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Now here's Williams. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz. The Thunder leading by 19. The drive by Hill. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
Here's Beverly. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Paul kicks to Gallinari. That 3 off the mark.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
No good from Beverly.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
And here's Hill for 3. Good on the shot. Hill's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Hero. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And now let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. The Clippers, number 1. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
Now, the long-range threats, guys, on both these teams really on fire right now, and I think it's a result of good, unselfish basketball.
Noel's checked in for the Thunder.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Hill kicks to Booker. Passes to Noel. He's against Green. And it's Noel missing. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He kicks to Beverly. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. .152 left to play here in the second quarter. Hero, Gallinari covering. Pass to Beverly, and taken away by Paul. Dishes it to Booker. Back to Paul, puts one up from 19. That is good. Paul's got 10.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Here's Beverly. He's got 5. They grab their own miss. Here's Green. Rejected by Noel. Outside Hill. He dishes it to Booker. Out to Gallinari. Leonard with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Hill pulls it in. Oklahoma City's gone 4-6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
It sure did. It's a good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. And the 3-ball is good. Leonard's got 9.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Paul passes to Booker. Gives him the lead pass. Here's Noel. Goes to the reverse layup and throws it in.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Beverly. Leonard dishes to Williams. He passes to Beverly. Here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Noel. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And 12 points for Nerlens Noel. Williams from outside. Got it off in time, but it's no good. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far,
and now, brought to you by Sprint.
Sunday action is in full. The Pelicans winning against the
Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. An exceptional performance from Booker.
I loved his approach, guys. He came out aggressively, took the ball into the teeth of the defense, and either got points at the rim or drew fouls.
Most of the time he's been drawing fouls. He has the free throw total to show for it, as well as a few nicks and bruises.
Gallinari is out there with Hill. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Hero. Gallinari covering. Beverly the pass to Williams. Second shot opportunity. Blocked.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And both free throws good for Green. The Thunder leading by 23. Booker gets a screen from Gallinari, and Booker kicks to Gallinari. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Gallinari's got 9 points.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball. You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist total. They have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Back to Green, rejected by Booker.
Ice cold here to start the third quarter. 0 for 5 now, guys.
Tries it from 19. Almost, but it rolls out.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Williams dishes to Beverly. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Clock at 6. Back to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Fades. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. 5th best, Gallinari.
And there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively, face up or back to the basket. They can get it done.
And that's what makes that list so intriguing to me, Steve, just how varied it is in terms of technique each of those big men use. I mean, you could fill a textbook by taking a little piece of each of their games. I mean, they all do something different and unique and do it well.
And here is Paul, going to 3 from Beverly. Three-pointer, and Gallinari is good for 3. Gallinari's got 12 in the game.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Hero. And the rejection by Love. Ball left side, taken away by Williams. Let's go. And it's off the back rim, no good. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Right at the free throw line, Love, no luck. LA's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Right side, Williams, all alone. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Here's Beverly, defended by Paul. They get it back. Hero lays it in without an inch of room around him. 10 points for him.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 18 points for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Leonard attacking. Right side, Green. Shot from free throw range. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Green. 15 points for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Booker. His three-pointers off the mark. And Los Angeles guys shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Leonard kicks to Williams. Clippers moving the ball around. He was all alone on that one. Beverly's got 6 here in this quarter.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
Now Hill, 18 points for him. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Booker. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And Los Angeles guys shooting here about 46% for the game. Outside Leonard. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league ranking. First in scoring, first in free throw percentage. And they're number 2 in assists. This is a team that loves to share the basketball.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from Noel. And another 3 for the Clippers.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now Leonard after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Leonard. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
A very encouraging start to Leonard's career, Kevin. He's a tough defender, an excellent rebounder, and his offensive game expanded pretty quickly his rookie season as well.
I expect his offense to continue growing too. His huge hands help him in that regard, Steve. Great nose for the ball. High rate of steals. An expert at stripping it away. And the Clippers making a change here. Williams is checked in.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Wasted no time on that one.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Outside Anthony. The pass to Roberson. He feeds it to Noel. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Clippers making a change here. Landers checked in. Puts up a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Pass to Roberson. He's against Williams. Number 11. But they get it back. Second chance shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, he absorbed the foul and had a chance to knock it down.
And that's all you can ask right there. I like that play.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of block shots for them tonight. Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Pass to Roberson. Williams with the steal. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Anthony leading the charge. Pass to Roberson. To the inside. Taken away by Williams. Now the Clippers moving it up. The dish now to Beverly. Blocked. But they recover it. Feeds it to Patterson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the pass to Roberson. All sorts of time. Off the left rim and out.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though. He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
With 4 seconds on the clock, Anthony with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Number 25.
Here's Robinson. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's
Coming up.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Oklahoma City shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. So for the Clippers right now, hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Now here is Robinson. Landry gets the bucket.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
and it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Noel. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Just an amazing game for Noel. He has 18 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
And the Thunder making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. Now here is Robinson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Number 25. Again, the Clippers. And so here is Oklahoma City. Stevenson passes to Roberson. No good on the 3. The Clippers shooting 47%, pretty solid. And there's the feed to Harkless. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's the Thunder with the ball. And Roberson kicks to just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Robinson, that's good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Anthony, pass to Roberson. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And so here are the Clippers. Outside Robinson, and Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And stolen by Noel.
And with his 5 turnovers, it's really set his team back offensively. You know, as soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover costs you.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Robinson dishes to Landry. Good. Here's Stevenson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Anthony drives in, shoots a 3, gets the bucket.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
Now here is Robinson. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Kicks it to Noel. There's the steal. Here's Harkless. Anthony against Robinson. Anthony can't hit.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those. Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
There's Noel, and he makes good on the layup. Noel's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking him down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today. Pound that thing inside.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty. That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And the Clippers making a switch here. And the free throw, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him. Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Alexander passes to Roberson. Booker. Patterson defending. LA's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Gets it to go. And that's now 10 points for Robinson. Alexander passes to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. No good. LA's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Landry inside. He's guarded by Booker. Back to Robinson. He kicks it to Patterson. Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Clippers. The Thunder have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Passes it to Roberson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Roberson's got 6 here in this quarter. Clippers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Doubled by Roberson. Robinson with it, now guarded by Roberson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
Yep, brain fade is what I like to call it. There's no way they're getting out of the hole making mistakes like that.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Shoots from the elbow. Moves back up, and he lays it up and in. 25 points for Nerlens Noel.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
And the Clippers making a change here. Robinson kicks to Harkless. Robinson dishes it to Harkless. Poked loose. That's blocked by Noel. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
7 seconds on the shot clock. 7.
And here is Los Angeles now. Just 5 on the clock. Landry, defended by Roberson. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Noel. Noel's got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker dishes to Carmelo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Robinson kicks to Patterson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Booker. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket. And tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Harkless the pass to Robinson. Picked his pocket. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Now here's Harkless. Inside, deflects the pass, and stolen by Noel. Here's Booker. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Booker's got 26. Now, here is Landry, defended by Roberson. Unhindered, going all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Robinson dishes to Landry to end the run. Number 25. And again, no good by the Clippers. Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. Been a fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere's been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Patterson. Count the bucket.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. The offensive rebound. Here's Noel. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
That free throw good from Noel. And the Clippers making a switch here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here comes Harkless. Right side Robinson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And that one falls for Robinson. And so he hits both. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up.
Thank you, far too kind. Yeah. Ready? Let's go. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook